Experience the thrill of the NBA's best plays from the 2024 season. From gravity-defying dunks to heated instances and much more, these highlights redefine basketball excellence. Step into the action and witness the unforgettable moments that define this incredible season. Number 6. The Dallas Mavericks clinched a narrow 109-108 victory over the Minnesota Timberwolves in Game 2 of the NBA Western Conference Finals at the Target Center in Minneapolis earlier this year, extending their series lead to 2-0. Despite facing an 18-point deficit, 58-40. At halftime, the Mavericks staged a remarkable comeback to secure their second consecutive road win. Leading the charge was Luka Doncic, who delivered a triple-double with 32 points, 10 rebounds, and 13 assists. His game-winning three-pointer, sunk with just 3 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter against four-time Defensive Player of the Year Rudy Gobert, sealed the victory for the Mavericks.
Doncic maneuvers for the lead. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
Prior to Doncic's heroics, the Mavericks trailed 108-106. Doncic received the ball at the top of the key, matched up against this season's all-defensive second-team selection, Jaden McDaniels. McDaniels had effectively guarded Doncic through screens for much of the game, limiting him to a 43.4% field goal rate. However, the Mavericks found their answer to the defensive strategy against scoring 30 points and grabbing 14 rebounds, including 4 on the offensive glass. Their success was bolstered by Doncic and Kyrie Irving's playmaking abilities. Lively 2 swiftly rolled to the rim after setting screens for Doncic, while Irving's spacing created opportunities for perimeter attacks. In the critical moment of Doncic's game-winning play, Lively 2 set a screen that forced Gobert to switch on to Doncic. Doncic initially feinted a drive before stepping back to launch a three-pointer, leaving Gobert unable to contest the shot in time. The ball sailed through the net, giving the Mavericks a 1-point lead and securing the victory. Number 5. During an NBA game in Paris, tensions flared between the Brooklyn Nets and Cleveland Cavaliers, culminating in a heated altercation. Tristan Thompson, a prominent Cleveland player, was ejected after forcefully bumping Nick Claxton, causing him to fall to the court. Claxton, returning to defend, exchanged words with Thompson after scoring a basket, leading to their collision.
So Claxton taunted. Harry picked up the technical, then Thompson came in. That was...
Coaches and several players intervened to defuse the confrontation that ensued between the two teams. Thompson, who played only 11 minutes and scored a single point, was subsequently ejected from the game due to the escalating conflict. Number 4. Stephen Curry hit his 9th three-pointer, giving the Warriors a 1-point lead with 4.7 seconds left.
To shoot, Curry, three-pointers up, bang! Steph Curry does it again!
But LeBron James's game-winning free throws handed the Dubs a 145-144 double overtime defeat against the Los Angeles Lakers at Chase Center. Curry's 46 points and 9 three-pointers marked season highs, while James led the Lakers with 36 points, 20 rebounds, and 12 assists, becoming the first Laker since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in 1976 to achieve at least 30 points, 20 rebounds, and 10 assists in a game. The game began with a flurry of offense from 2 of the NBA's biggest stars, who combined for 20 points in the first quarter. Curry, 11 points, and James, 9 points. Both shot 4 for 6 from the field in the opening quarter, with Curry hitting 3 triples compared to 1 for James. Although James scored the first 7 points between them, Curry responded quickly with a three-pointer just 15 seconds later. Little did they anticipate, the game would extend for another 46 minutes, with Curry and James trading what felt like decisive blows throughout. Together, Curry, 46 points, and James, 36 points, amassed 82 points, including 27 in the 2 overtime periods, 15 for Curry, 12 for James. In the third quarter, the Warriors surged ahead with a 22-3 run over a span of 3 minutes and 24 seconds, featuring consecutive 12-0 and 10-0 bursts, building a commanding 88-73 lead. The Dubs missed only 1 shot during this stretch, connecting on 7 field goals. Andrew Wiggins led the charge with 8 points in that pivotal run as the Warriors outscored the Lakers 36-22 in the quarter. Number 3. In January at State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia, the Dallas Mavericks triumphed over the Atlanta Hawks with a score of 148-143, snapping their 3-game losing streak. The game marked a career-defining moment for Luka Doncic, who shot an impressive 25 for 33 from the field, achieving a career-high 73 points along with 10 rebounds and 7 assists for the Mavericks. Not only did this performance stand as the highest point total by any active player in a single game, but it also equaled the 4th highest scoring output in NBA history. victory, trailing only Wilt Chamberlain's 178 points and Kobe Bryant's 81 points. With Kyrie Irving absent, the Mavericks leaned heavily on Doncic to shoulder additional offensive responsibilities. He started strong, making 8 of his 11 field goals to score 18 points in the first quarter. Despite his efforts, upon his brief benching at 1 minute and 57 seconds, the Mavericks held a narrow 27-24 lead. However, upon his return in the second quarter, the team found themselves trailing 31-27. Doncic returned to the court with heightened intensity, sinking 8 of his 10 attempts to score 23 points in the second quarter alone. He continued his scoring barrage with another 16 points in the third quarter, enabling the Mavericks to enter the final period with a 6-point advantage, leading 108-102. In the fourth quarter, Doncic took a more measured approach, attempting only 7 shots, but converting 5 of them to add 16 points to his tally. Meanwhile, his teammates made 5 3-pointers out of 7 attempts and capitalized on 10 free throw opportunities. Tim Hardaway Jr. also contributed 10 points in the final period to secure the Mavericks' victory. Number 2. The long-standing feud between Dillon Brooks and LeBron James dates back over a year, stemming from their clash during a first-round playoff series between the Memphis Grizzlies and Los Angeles Lakers. Prior to the current season, Brooks became a free agent and joined the Houston Rockets, carrying his deep-seated animosity toward James with him. The feud escalated during a January game in Houston when, after James scored against Brooks, the Rockets player taunted him. Matters worsened when Brooks committed a foul on James, striking him in the face, a clear violation of the rules. Earlier in the same game, Brooks had displayed aggression towards Lakers teammate Jared Vanderbilt, forcefully pushing him in the back during a second-quarter drive to the basket. Vanderbilt retaliated, leading to Brooks being sidelined for the remainder of the game. Despite efforts from Anthony Davis, D'Angelo Russell, and James, who each scored 23 points, the Lakers fell to the Rockets with a score of 135-119. This outcome suggested that Brooks' aggressive tactics might have been effective. However, Alperen Sengun, 31 points, and Jalen Green, 34 points, of the Rockets overshadowed their efforts. Following the game, Davis publicly criticized Brooks for his rough play and provocative behavior. When asked about Brooks, James tersely replied, "Next question." Number 1. In their second consecutive thrilling victory, the Warriors secured a buzzer-beater win, courtesy of Stephen Curry, sealing a 141-139 victory over Oklahoma City in the NBA in-season tournament opener. With the score tied at 139 apiece, Curry patiently awaited his moment near the basket as the clock ticked below 10 seconds. Driving towards the rim with about 4 seconds left, he launched a shot that kissed off the backboard and dropped through the net. Initially, there was a call for basket interference on Draymond Green, but after review, the call was overturned, granting the Dubs a 2-point lead with less than 48 hours since Klay Thompson's similar heroics against the Kings. Oklahoma City started strong, making their first 6 shots and shooting over 60% for the game. The Warriors were close behind, shooting 53.3%. Both teams scored over 30 points in each fourth quarter, showcasing offensive firepower despite defensive lapses. However, when it mattered most in the final minutes, the Warriors tightened up defensively. Down by 6 with 4 minutes remaining, they allowed just 1 field goal the rest of the way. Curry led the charge with 30 points, while Chris Paul contributed with 13 assists, despite struggling with his shooting. The game highlighted the Warriors' ability to perform under pressure and execute crucial plays down the stretch. If you liked this video, make sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more NBA videos. We will see you in the next video. Till then, take care and goodbye.